ground, but the mind's online. Circus breathe where the forests shine. Tennis streams through the rivers wide. Nature coded the future alive.
Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty basket. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Because it's our first time fighting against that kind of meta, like Aurora PH meta, using Tang Jungler. I think there's a lot of learnings that we can apply in our playstyle and we can do more.
We not expect we going to this far. We just wanted to be perform well in the series. We just only care about do our best again.
Sebenarnya awalnya kayak nggak dipandang gitu sama orang-orang, kayak dipandang sebelah mata lah. Cuman makin kesini mereka semakin support karena ya tahu juga karena kita lagi bagus. SRG sama AE mirip sih, karena mereka suka perang, AE juga suka perang. Bisa dibilang gamenya bakal sangat seru aja sih.
If ever that I don't make it to the grand finals, the regret that I will have is this upper bracket finals, because I really felt that we could have really won the series.
I will regret if we lose, but we're not doing our best.
Watching how we played, I felt like we can win this tournament. I'm still feeling pretty positive that we can bounce back from this.
How I tell the team is like we have a same goal. We try to reach the goal. It's not easy.
In M6, we could eliminate MC stage. We could have lost in the lower bracket, but we were still able to make it to the third place. So, lost for your tournament live. We will fight for them.
I'm still hopeful that we can make it to the game.
Di M7 ini yang pasti aku nggak mau nyanyain momentum ini karena ya kesempatan nggak mungkin datang 2 kali aja. Jadi aku pengen maksimalin ini.
Whatever the result is for this tournament, I'm pretty proud of them.
This marks the first ever meeting between SRG and Alter Ego. Will SRG move one step closer to their dream of winning the M7 trophy for Malaysia? Or will Alter Ego make history right here on home soil?
Let's enjoy the game, boys.
SRG! 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 Fumes and Cram! The unstoppable Red Giants! Innocent and Sakai! The unstoppable Red Giants! And the Prodigy Stormy! SRG! Standing taller than ever, the conquerors and giants of MPL Malaysia, Selangor Red Giants!
Here come the hometown heroes, Alter Ego!
Back on stage is Orphe! Izume! Nino! Yasuke! Alex! Indonesia! Let me hear you say, go, go, go for Alter Ego Esports!
You can feel and hear the excitement of the crowd, but the tension in the air is thick, as only one of these two teams will make it to the grand finals. Will it be the Malaysian Selangor Red Giants, their hopes of delivering the first World Championship for the region? Or is it Alter Ego, the hometown heroes, hoping to deliver their second one here at home? Welcome to coaches. For Selangor Red Giants, it's Coach Arcadia and Ozora Becky. For Alter Ego Esports, it's Coach Sepper and Sticks. With them is the M7 head referee Gary to ensure the integrity and fairness of the tournament. The Giants and the Masks stand tall, but only one will move forward. We begin our discussion with Selangor Red Giants. Sakais and Innocent need to be on demon time if they want to go to the grand finals.
We know what this team can achieve when they are actually in that team on time, when they started an M7 on a roll. Only
themselves back wherever the team fight was last seen, and they just constantly find ways to start again, which I think has been working really well so far for both of these teams, because it's just really a matter of timing and who gets to force out a fight at the better moment, especially considering now that we're approaching the more important objectives, and the gold lead hasn't really swung significantly in any of these teams' directions so far. It's always been less than 1K. I guess the most significant you could really look at is how Yazuki is already 2K up ahead of Sekais, but that's a utility you're talking about.
Oh, Brave Spider comes in. He shows up as well. RV able to dash away, and this is, I mean, Alter Ego continuously just testing the waters here.
They were basically like, you know what, Lord's coming up. Let's not lose anybody in this. They disengaged. They're going to go ahead and reset. One of the things we're seeing too from Arfi is, you know, now that he's built up, he might be down 1,000 gold against Innocent, but he's really focusing on trying to catch Stormy. I'm not sure if they're going to get here in time though. Lord goes for a bit of a reset, but they go.
Stun to the backside. Place duet connects onto nobody. Alec gonna get the stun onto two in the backside. RV tries to disrupt Humes, but is on the run. Cram brought low. Yasuke picks up the kill. Now they're going to move on to Sakai's. Innocent looking for free shots. Sakai's brought back to the team, and Nino just needs a few more shots. The RWM, the mega kill, and Alter Ego are finding the advantage as we speak.
Okay, Yazuke, another Phantom Steeds trying to chase, but SRG, it's only 3 of them left.
Yeah, they can't contest this. That was a hard fought for the Lord here. They'll be able to grab it for Alter Ego.
You would have thought Crab was in such a perfect position already to start a fight, but once it all broke out, he couldn't find his target. He just wanted to go for Hijime at that moment, but Hijime was able to reposition, get under tier 2, and now Cram finds himself in the middle of 4 members of Alter Ego who he couldn't really just fight against all alone.
You know, we keep saying Innocent is doing great. He's 5-0-5. But it's so hard to find multiple members with that blazing duet because Alter Ego has such a split up composition.
Yeah.
And everyone has dashes, everyone has kites, unless you hit Alec, who's going to stun you. And they're able to all kind of hold their own, essentially. If they want to go 1v2 somewhere, they can, and at least nobody goes down. So what we saw in that last fight, Innocent Blaze Duet just connects to nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only that, but also, again, Arfi is doing a great job at trying to go for Stormy, and then the team, SRG, kind of has to deal with that and help Stormy heal. And that's why Cram ended up dying, because he was separated from the team. So that is going to continue to happen for these team fights, where you see that pressure towards that back line here. The Lord charges in.
Cram into the backside with the bravest fighter, goes straight to his death. A Valkyrie ascent, ready for the engage as Yasuke bounces down on a Sekai's, but a blazing duet in the back line, but it's still just not enough. He has to be on my back. He's able to find Hujime. And now it's a 3v3. SRG defend the towers.
Wow. Innocent threaded the needle there. He was one hit away from going down, but able to capitalize a kill. That was enough to keep them in the game. But man, Arfi is a menace on this Freya. He might have had a hard time in the early game, but they're looking to take a base turret here.
Yeah, did use the Valkyrie descent to get out though. Now he uses this to dash forward.
Pincer onto Humes. Humes brought very low. Nino able to pick up the kill, but now Yasuke has to back up. Arfi may have finally met his match. Oh, he goes down with Stormy picking up the kill, but they do break the inhibitor.
Arfi's like, I want this kill. He wanted to kill Innocent. Didn't even use the flicker, but he goes down. Ultimately, there's some damage on the turrets of the base of SRG. They lose the bottom turret, but still, nonetheless, they keep things mostly intact. 2 base turrets still up. Some key defensive items being picked up as well. Now you've got the immortality in the hands of Yumes. And yes, like you mentioned, Trex, one of the hard things about this is Innocent getting value out of the Blazing Duet. He does just pick up the Malefic Gun now, so he's got that Rose Gold and a Win in Nature for defense. Yeah, that's the hard thing, is actually getting use of the damage profile that you have. And that's why the panel mentioned this, that the damage profile of it and making it work is a little finicky, and you just got to be able to pull that off.
So maybe that's why RFE really wanted to force that, because he knew, I guess, two things. He was already full build, and there was no Winter Crown or Wind of Nature for Innocent. So he really wanted to force that first kill, but Crab.
Gonna push the fight, a nice grab onto Cram. But wait a second, Yumes is locking onto RP. Alter Ego might want to disengage on this one, not try to take the full fight. They're all down to about half health.
Yeah, that's
quite low.
Yeah, it's gonna be enough time for them though to just reset and prep for the upcoming one. They'll be making sure that they take care of the waves though. Fortunately for them, one day starts already down for SRG.
Yeah, they can work this. Lord is up. Going to be started here. It will evolve shortly. Again, Flying Clouds being traditionally one of the maps, if not the longest play time right now throughout M7 is Flying Clouds.
One fact.
So they'll start this up. Half health on the Lord. Attraction Pulse thrown out.
RP with a Valkyrie descent onto Sakai's. He's brought down to solo. RP is shredding through. In the backside though, Sakai's falls. Cram gonna be the next. RP keeps on going. On to the next one, but a Blazing Duet. Into the backside. Yasuke brought low, but he snipes him out with the sword.
Someone banned this Freya from RP.
Why is he still getting his hands on the Freya?
Time after time, Alter Ego break through the base, and it's not going to be enough to stop him here. Waiting for a few more minions, couple more hits, and Alter Ego end game #1.
The momentum is there. We said it for this series. Smiles on their face.